Hey there, folks. I was gonna do a life update type thing, chatty and everything. Then I realized I don't really have anything to talk about. And that's a good thing. Because I'm 53, and when you get to be this old, no news is good news. Because the events in your life tend to be bad. They tend to be another part of you that is not working. Myself, I really never know what's going to conk out next. So, knock on wood, I have not been medically surprised lately. Which means I've stayed out of the emergency room and stayed out of the hospital, too. Now, have I talked about my kidneys here? I feel like I have. Anyway, the quick recap is my kidneys suck. They're operating at about 20% what they should. And that means that toxins are building up in my body, which would explain the medical surprises. And they can build up in any of the tissues of your body because the kidney filters everything, ultimately. And so, yeah, right now, I am harboring a formerly secret hope that the test results that showed that I only had 20% kidney function were somehow a fluke. And that's not just wishful thinking. I've looked up the symptoms of chronic kidney disease, something like that. And I don't really have a lot of them. So maybe my kidneys are fine. And that low GFR, something gastric flow rate, was just a fluke. I was just having a bad day, a bad kidney day. But, let's see. I'm playing too much of Slay the Spire 2. I loved the original. Played over 500 hours of it. So, buying the sequel was kind of a no-brainer. And it's quite good. And it has a workshop on Steam, which means that adding mods could not be easier. You just click and boom, modded. Unfortunately, a lot of the mods don't work. And I don't know why. It's like I have to install 3 mods to get one that works. So apparently, something's up with the workshop. Oh well, I'm still having a lot of fun. And that's pretty much my life. Not dying and playing video games. And of course, as I keep reminding myself, I make videos and I write 1,000 words a day on my blog, fruvis.substack.com. So, it's not like I do nothing. I'm just, I'm not doing anything that makes me money. And I'm not wanting for money. It's not like I'm chronically broke. Well, except in these goddamn 5-week months. But anyway. But, getting paid to do something is, must be very validating. Someone values a thing you do enough to give you money to do it. People with normal lives, as opposed to my employment-free entire existence, they just take this stuff for granted. They don't, I think the only people who understand what it's like being disabled is people who have been unemployed for a long time, like more than a couple of months. I think those people, if they remember back to that period, they know that it was not good. I'm sure that for a couple of months you can keep yourself going with, I'm a professional job seeker and I send out resumes and I make phone calls and I emails and WhatsApp, I don't know. But I imagine you lose momentum eventually and you end up in my zone where society doesn't have any use for you. Or at least that's how it feels. I'd rather be useful. I'd rather be making a contribution. And if I can wrangle my mental health issues down to a tolerable point, I'll go out and find one of these things to do. Hell, maybe I'll just hang out on Mechanical Turk. Something. Anything. So, if there's a thesis to today's babble, it's appreciate the opportunity to earn. Not everybody gets it. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.